Alright guys, welcome back. Just cut the recording. I heard something moving around while I was out, but still no moose. So we will continue onward. That's a shame that I spooked that guy, but I didn't even realize there was a moose up there. There's a lot of fresh. I don't remember these tracks being here. On a side note as well, new map looks beautiful.
Oh, it seems the construction guys aren't finished with installing the heater. The rocks there needs to be placed on the heater. Do you mind doing it?
You said you didn't need help with anything. You lied to me. You need me to put rocks.
These rocks are what is usually used in saunas. It's called diabase or dolerite. It's suitable because it's odorless, it's cut to the correct size, and doesn't crack because of heat. A form of diabase was used to build Stonehenge. Isn't that neat? How different cultures find use for the same material. We use it to get hot, they use it as a monolithic calendar. There is also a bird's whisk on the wall there if you want. It smells wonderful. Go ahead, place the rocks on the heater and the sauna will be ready.
Oh my gosh, this is a rest point.
How did you like it? Maybe I will join next time. I will bring sausage and something to drink.
Meanwhile, my dog is just laying down in the bush. Oh, that's... Oh, I should probably get my shotgun again. And use my little burb whistle. Oh, I'm really making too much noise. Alright, we're going for it. Oh. You got Bunny? Oh, I saw you. I see a grouse. No cigar.
This is one of my favorite places on the Blue Trail. These two lakes are kept from one another by a little stretch of land. They only meet when it rains. It's a romantic tragedy of nature. I've read a few times that Finland is at the top of lists that rank happiness. And I think I'm at the top of the list of Finns when I'm in places like this. You know, it's not only the beauty, it's the way nature shapes this landscape without any real end goal in mind. It's incidental beauty. Or to think about it in another way, is it perceived as beautiful by anything other than humans? What factors have made us appreciate this? Does a monkey climb a tree only to pick the fruit? Or does he also take a second to appreciate the view? The way nature fits it all together is funny to me. Have you heard the quote from Edison? I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Describing his method for creating something is perhaps close to how evolution works. Nature needed countless mutations to create a thing that contemplates how many times it needs to create another thing. I wonder if you could call Edison's various attempts as him using his imagination and creativity. Could you then call nature's evolution and mutation as a manifestation of its creativity? But is evolution's creativity like a child painting or like an inventor finding ways that don't work? I think I need a long walk to think about this some more.
Just a cow. Oh, what do we got here?
I've seen a lot of brown bears to the north of here. There are rumors of a great big unique looking bear in the region. I have never seen it myself, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. Maybe you could go and check it out. You know, in old Finnish mythology, the bear is a very sacred animal. We say karhu in Finland. When a bear was harvested, a great feast was held in its honor, and part of the celebrations was about convincing the bear spirit it had died by accident and not been killed. This was done so that the bear spirit would not try to seek revenge. Afterward, the community would help the bear spirit return to the forest so they would continue to be game in the future. For other communities, the bear was a son of a god and was symbolically married to a maiden to make a bear god happy. Waking up on a Wednesday and hearing the good news, you're being married to a grizzly today. Have you written your vows? We might not have a lot in common with ancient people, but hunting and celebrating the harvest is something we've been doing for many millennia. That emotion and activity ties us directly to the hunters that came before us. You know, it takes a while to sink in. You are doing and feeling the same exact thing hunters 5,000 years ago might have felt.
We've done it, boys. Oh, it took him a minute to die, though. I have no clue where he's gonna get off to, or she. I'm really just hoping she didn't fly off this cliff and disappear. Alright, we got no organs hit. Alright, boys, what I keep you around for? Ah, didn't get far at all. first Capercaillie. It's not one of the multiple males, but it is a Capercaillie. I was just throwing lead into the sky, but did you see the way as soon as they saw me, they turned? Pretty impressive. What were they anyway? Geese? Or yeah, tundra bean geese. Now I bought all the decoys. After this, I'm going to have to really scout around, kind of try to figure out where the best spots are to set up for them. Maybe wait for some of the other community to start posting good locations. I think I know where I'm going to set up for ducks. Oh, man, that's so unrealistic. They're flying at hundreds of yards away. Okay. Maybe there's something good that can come of this. Those are pretty close.
The last ice age created a lot of amusing landmarks on the
there they
Finnish
are.
landscape. I've marked their location on your hunter mate, so you can check them out. Apart from natural landmarks, there are a few man-made ones here as well that I think would be worth visiting. I recommend you to check them out if you happen to be close to one of them.
Is it a raccoon dog? No, it's a lynx. Oh, hello. Oh my god, that is the moose. I was not even paying attention. I was so excited by that grouse. We still have a visual though. Oh no, different moose, but that is still a very nice moose. It sure as heck looks like it's coming to us. So I'm gonna have the dog sit down. I'm just gonna scoot over to my little hazel boy. Beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little borb. Okay. We'll come out at about $1.70. Oh, he's changing direction. Alright, that's a pretty decent shot. About $1.10, $1.15. How are you still up, dude? Did that really just hit a shoulder bone and do nothing? No, he's down. What? Yeah, that was a fine shot. 'Cause there's the blood. Yeah, I hear you, Lynx. I'm not really interested right now. I don't even see blood. Aside from that. Unless that's a little bit right there. Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, he must have literally dropped as soon as I lost visual. Man, as soon as they warning call, they just flush. Somehow did not hit him. No, I wish you would stop barking.
Just northeast of here, up the cliff is a lookout tower. This trail does not get any closer, so if you want to use it, now is a good time. Come back here when you want to continue the trail.
Okay. I'm a little peeved because I haven't gotten really any. I'm hopeful there's a lodge around here. So I really want to switch out. Yeah, you're gonna flush. Probably already did. Yeah, there's a lodge. Alright, that's my new waypoint. Gosh, how did that didn't just break both my legs? My lynx is begging to get shot. I really don't want to waste my time with it.
We are pretty close to halfway through the Blue Trail now. Have you been enjoying yourself so far? You know, there are plenty more trails to walk on. For example, the Yellow Trail takes you through the hills. My personal favorite, the one me and Pirjo take when we want a long walk with Holly, is the Red Trail. It's a bit of a trek, but it goes down through the archipelago. Pirjo is an oceanologist, so we can mix business with pleasure and bring our binoculars for some bird watching. We have many different species of birds that visit us. I don't remember the names of the birds in English. We have the metsähanhi and the tukkasotto. And oh yes, this one I know. We have the goldeneye, which I remember because Pierce Brosnan. He's good James Bond. And maybe you know, birds can't keep secrets. So if you listen, you can usually hear them long before you see them. When I want to get really close to them, I usually use a bolt blind. We have them available in the shop if you want to use one. Talking about birds reminds me of a song me and Pirjo made together a few days ago. We recorded the call of some birds and made this. It's very short, but I think it turned out funny. Let me put it on. Good, right? Pirjo is very talented.
What? Improper ammo? Oh, the class 3. Oh, eBay. Okay. Is he gonna start a fire? see, what weapons are less weight? $300's a lot less weight. God, come on, that's so close to being able to go down a backpack. Less to run a 270 or 223? It is. So that, I mean, look at the, that's going to really change my increased noise and visibility. So that should be a big help. Everything just to try to get these animals not to flush it a mile away. I know this isn't a very content rich. But just kind of gives you an idea of the campaign. This is a pretty slow-paced campaign.
You know, west of here is a lookout tower, and northwest of that there is an outpost. It's a bit of a walk, but you can visit them now if you want. Or we can just continue on the blue trail.
I'm really surprised I haven't seen any waterfowl on these lakes. I mean, in-game time is about 10, 11 o'clock. Wow, that's actually almost exactly what time it is. So let me remove that waypoint. Can't tell if that was a bird I just heard.
You know, this country has a history of high accuracy riflemen. And I believe it is important that a hunter is a few things. Firstly, somebody that respects and understands the tick and talk of nature and our place in it. Secondly, somebody that gives as much as he takes in life. And thirdly, a good shot. You know, nature doesn't really mind suffering, but we don't need to add to it. I've set up a few targets for you to test your aim. Go to the rock circle to start.
Oh boy, the old Patagonia rock circle. Okay. Break out the gun I'm the most familiar with.
Let's start with an easy 150 meters. You can use whatever weapon and scope you want.
The dog's just gonna go. No, don't search for blood. I swear to God, if you lay down right in front of me. Yeah, let me just walk all the way over to be right in front of you and lay down. So now I won't be able to shoot, probably. 150.
Keep up. Go to the next rock circle.
Alright, it's gonna casually live right there. Just in case. Why not hunting right now? Birds. What do we got here? Okay, you're clearly right next to me, so I'm just gonna go for these real quick.
not a lot to say about this distance. 200 meters or 219 yards. You probably take most of your game at this distance. If you're not zeroing your scope, remember to compensate for the drop by shooting slightly above the target. Hyvä!
I'll grab this grouse real quick.
Here we go. 250 meters. Somewhere around here is where wheat is separated from the chaff.
That's easy peasy. As I whiff. Maybe it's right around. Am I overcompensating? I feel like I'm overcompensating.
Yeah. Nice that you are not chaff.
I haven't used the 243. Haven't used this guy in a little while.
Meters or 328 yards.
Oh my god, dog.
Imagine the old days, trying to hit this distance with an iron sight.
Alright, we're gonna have to shoot this kind of freehand.
Mahtava! I'm glad you have good aim. You know, I've been thinking of investing in a shooting range. It would be a good activity for our visitors and a source of revenue for the reserve. And down the line, a win for the animals, right? This has given me new energy to look into it. Thank you. Let's head back to the trail.
How long is the blue trail? I feel like it's just gonna loop right back to where we started, unless it's gonna go all crazy over here.
I have a riddle for you. In the misty Finnish mountains, there is a village of magical squirrels. When they are born, they are randomly given a red or blue hat from their squirrel parents. A squirrel never knows the color of its own hat, and there are no reflective surfaces in a squirrel village. From a young age, they are taught a secret sorting rule that allows them to correctly sort themselves according to the color of their hat. Once a year, the squirrels have a ceremony. They all gather in the village center in a way that they can all see each other. They take a good look at each other and individually perform the sorting rule. Then they close their eyes and walk to the left or right end of the center. After a short while they walk back, mix and open their eyes again. How do they manage to sort themselves without making any mistakes? What is the rule? I'll give you a second to think about it.
They just ask? I don't know.
Any ideas? Here are a few clues. The answer is rational and logical. These are squirrels we're talking about. The number of squirrels doesn't matter, but to keep it practical, let's say it's any number between 5 and 10. It's something about counting, odds and evens. Try to put yourself in the shoes of one of these squirrels. Why would you arrive at a different number than another squirrel?
I'm stumped. I'm not good at riddles.
Are you getting close to the answer? Here's a big clue. If everybody counted the same color, let's say blue, what number would squirrels that have a blue hat get opposed to the red squirrel?
They'd miss themselves.
We are getting close to the end of the tour. This section is the easiest. What were your favorite parts of the trek? People usually like the lake views. From the ground you might not see that there are a lot of lakes in Finland, but from above the countryside shimmers. You know, Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes, but more correct would be the land of about 190,000 lakes. A paradise for the hunter, the fisher, the poet, and the mosquito. To make it easier to move around, we have boats stationed at the bigger lakes. Feel free to use them when you need to cross from one shore to another. I thought it would be nice to rest your legs and take the last part of the trek in a boat.
Oh. Oh, we're just going right back. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's that moose down here, but he's all good.
That's the end of the Blue Trail and our trek. I hope you enjoyed the walk and our chat. It was fun getting to know each other, and I hope you will always have a positive view on Revontuli Coast. Do you mind if I play a little tune I wrote for the occasion?
Oh, heck yeah. Still nothing. Thought they might be close enough. Well, I guess that was it.